Welcome to this short presentation on tax return preparers. Today we will go through the provisions of model GST laws and draft goods and service tax return rules on this topic. Section 34 provides for the system of tax return preparers. It is provided that registered person may authorize the TRP to furnish returns. However, such authorization will not absolve the registered person from responsibility for correctness of the returns filed by TRP. Under Subrule 1 of Rule 24, an application in Form GST TRP 1 may be made to the officer for enrollment as tax return preparer by any person who satisfies the eligibility criteria. Under Subrule 2, the officer will, after making such enquiry as he considers necessary, either enroll the applicant and issue a certificate to that effect in Form GST TRP 2 or reject his application if he is not qualified. The enrollment made under Subrule 2 shall be valid until it is cancelled. Under Subrule 4, if any TRP is found guilty of misconduct in connection with any proceeding under the Act, the officer may give him a notice to show cause against such disqualification in Form GST TRP 3 and give him a reasonable opportunity of being heard. If the TRP's guilt is confirmed, he may be disqualified under Section 34 by an order in Form GST TRP 4. Under Subrule 5, the TRP may within 30 days appeal to the Commissioner against the order. Under Subrule 6, a list of enrolled TRPs shall be maintained on the common portal in Form GST TRP 5. The officer may make such amendments to the list as may be necessary from time to time. Under Subrule 7, any taxable person may authorize a TRP in Form GST TRP 6 and at any time withdraw such authorization in Form GST TRP 7. The TRP so authorized shall be allowed to undertake such tasks as indicated in Form GST TRP 6 during the period of authorization. Under Subrule 8, where a statement required to be furnished by a taxable person has been furnished by the TRP, an email and SMS confirmation will be sought from the taxable person. However, if the taxable person fails to respond to the request till the last date of furnishing of such statement, it shall be deemed that he has confirmed the statements furnished by the TRP. Subrule 9 specifies the activities which a TRP can undertake if so authorized by the taxable person. Subrule 10 provides that a taxable person opting to furnish his return through a TRP should, before confirming submission of any statement prepared by the TRP, ensure that the facts mentioned in the return are true and correct. Subrule 11 makes it obligatory for the TRP to prepare the statements with due diligence. Under Rule 25, only an authorized TRP can appear before an authority and he may be required to produce the authorization given in GST TRP 6. This brings us to the end of today's topic of discussion. Do like the video to encourage and do subscribe to my channel to stay up to date on the happenings in GST. Thank you. Have a nice time.